Alright, I'm leaving your food here, so eat up. This black cat wasn't exactly what you would call cute. It was still a kitten that wasn't used to walking yet. I was feeding it a can of mackerel in the shrubs near the river. I named it Pitch Black Kurosuke. I was only in 4th grade when I was taking care of this cat without telling my parents. The cat was abandoned at the Yoshihara Shrine. I found it left in a cardboard box by chance on my way home from swimming lesson as I decided to take a shortcut that day. I asked my mom if I can keep it, but the answer was no. I found this cat, can I keep it?
Shinji, you know we don't have that kind of money. All your extracurriculars like swimming lessons and cram school aren't cheap.
Well, why don't I just quit them then? I was just a kid back then, so I wanted to play rather than go to after-school activities. I didn't really want to go to these lessons anyway, so if by getting this cat, I could get away from all of that, I was all for it. But I couldn't escape it that easily. Not only did my escape attempt fail, but after a week of taking care of Kurosuke by the river, he mysteriously disappeared. Hey, Kurosuke! Kurosuke! The cat was fond of me, it was cute, and yet it disappeared. With cat food in hand, I searched for Kurosuke as hard as I could. I looked everywhere, including under the bridge, and still Kurosuke was nowhere to be found. I tried looking for him the next day too, but eventually I gave up trying to find him. Days passed, and I stopped thinking about Kurosuke so much. Even then, whenever I see a black cat, I think to myself if that could be Kurosuke. I am now a junior high school student, and I am now sitting next to a really cute girl in school. I went to Nishi Elementary School, but she is from Higashi Elementary. I hear she was really popular at Higashi Elementary. I mean, her physique is way too mature for her age. Her figure is amazing, and she's pretty. So I totally get why the guys are fussing over her. Even I was thinking she's cute and I would like to talk to her sometime. But that girl, by the way her name is Hinata Tsubaki, acts really cold, only to me. Morning, in a small timid voice. But I didn't receive said response and always got ignored.
Shinji, did you do something to upset Hinata? She doesn't seem to like you very much.
My best friend Shinya asks me, but I couldn't think of anything I could have done to upset her. I didn't do anything.
Ouch. So she's acting like that even though you didn't do anything? You know she's quite friendly with all the other guys, right? She even greets an girl like me with a smile in the morning. It's only you, Shinji. It's so weird. You get ignored and she doesn't even look you in the eye. I kind of feel bad for you.
I don't know why she does that, but yeah, it does make me a little sad. After a while, I started to become afraid of being blatantly ignored by her. So I decided to stop trying to talk to her. But one day, when we were being assigned to new seats, I was given the best and worst seats possible.
Hinata, which seat did you get?
Me? I got the one at the far back, near the hallway entrance.
Lucky, I got a really horrible seat right up front by the teacher's desk.
Wow, that sucks.
I overheard some of the girls talking about their new seats. I overheard about Hinata's new seat from a distance, and I grabbed tightly onto the card that says which seat I'll be in. The number for the seat next to Hinata was the one I had on my card.
It can't get any worse than this.
I was just about to greet her, but I swallowed my words upon hearing her cold, cruel words. She was in a really bad mood, probably from being assigned to a seat right next to mine.
Just my luck.
After all that, I couldn't wait for the next time we get to change seats. The following days, I couldn't maintain a decent conversation with her. We had to mark each other's papers with the person next to us, but it was just an awkward silence between us.
You got a seat right next to Hinata, and you still can't get to know her any better.
My friend Shinya is empathetic.
Anyway, why do you think she's so cold just to you?
I have no clue.
It's not like you are especially nasty or nerdy or anything. You look fine, you act fine. Do you want me to ask her why she's acting this way to you?
Shinya said on our way home from school, so I respond, no thanks. I don't really care at this point. It wouldn't be long until we get assigned new seats again.
But don't you think Hinata is cute too? Well then, I can just ask her, and if there's something wrong with you, you can just fix it. I'll ask for you. Wait here.
Huh? No, wait. Without listening to me, Shinya runs off towards Hinata. Hinata was walking about 50 meters ahead of us, and she stopped upon hearing Shinya calling her.
It's about the cat.
Huh? Cat?
She said she saw you abandoning a cat by the river one day.
Huh? I didn't do that.
According to her, you've abandoned a cat, and she hates people who mistreat animals.
Huh? It was a misunderstanding. The black cat she's talking about is probably Kurosuke. I was taking care of him by the river as I couldn't keep him at home. But one day, Kurosuke disappeared. I went to the river like always with cat food in hand, but I couldn't find him in the usual shrub. I looked around, but he was nowhere to be found. Whenever I went by to feed him, he would pop out of the shrubs and meow as he clung to my legs. It was all a misunderstanding. But I didn't know how to fix this misunderstanding, and I was at a loss. Right next to me, at times, I was about to crack at the awful feelings I get from her attitudes towards me.
What is it? Can you stop staring at me?
Oh, sorry. It was unbearable. And one day, the teacher asked me to deliver something to her place. Hinata was absent from school for family reasons or something. Hey, sorry to bother you, but can you hand this paper to Hinata at her place? The house is right by your place. Huh? I wanted to decline. I didn't even know she lived close by. According to the teacher, she had recently moved to the neighborhood. I really wanted to say no. I mean, why couldn't the teacher deliver it himself? I have a ton of work to do. I really want you to do it, Shinji. I understand. The paper is due tomorrow. I reluctantly head for Hinata's place. I really don't want to go. Well, I guess if her mom answers the door, I can just hand the paper to her and quickly leave. But it didn't go as easily as I hoped. Her mother wasn't home and Hinata answered the door. And she was dressed lightly in just a camisole. I'd say unintentionally.
Ew, what are you doing here? I was just getting dressed. I was going to head out to the convenience store. Why would you pick now of all times to come here?
Sorry, she was clearly in a bad mood. Here's the paper. The teacher wanted me to give it to you.
Well, leave already.
I turned away from her. I didn't see any reason to stay any longer. I hear a familiar meow and feel something warm brush up against my leg. Huh? I looked down to see a black cat. I couldn't believe it. Could it be Kurosuke? I called the name I once gave the cat. It was then that the cat had meowed back happily. No way! Are you the Kurosuke? Hinata acts surprised and says,
Huh? What's going on? This cat usually doesn't like anyone else but me. Wait, how do you know his name?
Huh? It's the name that I had given him.
I have so many questions. It's awkward to just stand around here. Come in.
Really? It was strange that she invited me into her house.
I guess I had misunderstood you.
I didn't abandon the kitten. My mom said I couldn't keep him at home, so I had no choice but to take care of him by the river. But one day, he just disappeared. I guess you had adopted him, Hinata.
Yeah, I guess. I'm still so surprised though. We both had named him Kurosuke.
I decided to say something a little risky. I guess we both think alike. For me, it was a type of olive branch.
Hey, if you want, would you like to come over again to see Kurosuke?
Of course. And that's how we became closer.
Welcome home, Master.
I'm home.
I'll take you to the table. Please come with me. I'm guiding a customer to the table like a pro as Yuton, the most popular maid of this cafe, Moeru Cafe. My real name is Yuki Machida. Of course, I'm a guy. Well, I know what you want to say. I'm wearing a maid uniform and I'm the most popular maid of this cafe, and I'm saying that I'm a guy. But it's true, I'm a guy. Huh? Why am I wearing a maid uniform, you say? Well, if I explain, it's gonna be a very long story.
Hey, Yutan. The guy you were talking to is so handsome, don't you think?
Huh? Oh, maybe. Kinda.
Why are you so uninterested?
Well, I can't just say that I'm uninterested because I'm a guy. The only person who knows that I'm a guy in this cafe is the owner of this cafe, and the reason why I started working here, my older sister. I'm a guy, but I don't look like a guy. I mean, my voice didn't change at all, and my face is really genderless. That's why my sister thought no one would notice even if I worked here. Well, I think appearance isn't everything. Like, if you fall in love with someone by his look, then you might end up with a shitty guy.
Hey, Yutang.
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying that it's stupid to choose a boyfriend by the looks only.
That's amazing. You think like a grown-up.
Huh?
I guess you have a beautiful mind as well as a beautiful appearance. If you were a guy, I would have asked if I could marry you. Yutang, do you want to be a boy so I can marry you?
What? No. I have to go and check up on that guy I greeted. I got out to take an order from the guy since he rang the bell. I may have looked like I was running away from her, and to be fair, I did. The girl who I was talking to earlier is called Lena Lee. I don't know her real name. She keeps hugging me every so often, so I'm scared if she's gonna find out about my true gender. Sorry for making you wait. Can I take your order?
Yeah.
Now that I look at him, he's really handsome. If I had to describe him, he looks like a beautiful woman dressed as a guy. He has a beautiful face without any spots. He's looking embarrassed to read the menu out aloud. Maybe he isn't very used to the maid cafes. Sure thing, please give me a moment.
Also, can I take a picture with you?
Chucky, we have to charge you extra for the printing fee, but of course. Do you have anyone specific that you'd like to take a photo with?
Oh, so that's called Checky. I wanted to take one with you. Do you mind? I saw you the other day on the street, and I wanted to come here.
Sure. Do you mind if I ask your nickname?
Nickname?
Yeah, so I can write it on the Chucky.
Well, then, Aoi.
Aoi-san, I'm Yutan. It'll be great if you could remember my name. Maybe I shouldn't use this adjective to describe a guy. He's kinda cute. He blushes when I get closer to him to take a photo. He makes a charming expression that makes my heart pound faster even though I'm a guy too. He has a cute sword-like charm on his bag. Maybe girls feel this way when they're trying to seduce a guy, I think. Then I take a photo with him, I do the moe pose to him, and draw a heart with the ketchup. Good job, everyone!
Nice work.
Lena Lee and me greet the other staff as we leave the cafe from the back. I'm still wearing the maid uniform, but Lena Lee is wearing the normal outfit. I mean, I don't want to go home like this. I have a quite important reason behind this, though. Or not.
Yutang, you should get changed too.
But you are gonna hug me when I'm changing, right?
Of course.
Lena Lee says and she hugs me. Also, I can't just watch Lena Lee get changed. That's why I never got changed after work. Well, see you tomorrow then.
Yep, see ya.
We say goodbyes to each other and part our ways. Everyone looks at me because I'm going home in a maid uniform, but I'm already used to this. Some weirdos can try to talk to me on the way home, but it's rare. I only have to take the main road with plenty of people around to go home, so most of the weirdos will stop bothering me if I tell them not to. But I think I let my guard down too much. Huh? Wow, wait.
Be quiet. U-turn.
Someone pulls me into the alleyway. One of the guys is a customer and the other isn't. What are you doing?
He was looking at a photo he took with a maid. Wanted you to play with me too. Hey, will ya?
No way! I don't want to. Shit, he's too strong. I can't get him off me.
U-turn, it's fine with you, right?
I told you, it's not. Do you not understand? Also, do you not know that you won't be able to come back to our cafe if you treated me like this outside of the cafe?
Shut the hell up already.
Ouch! He slaps my cheek. It hurts. I can feel that I'm tearing up. I am starting to lose my will to resist all of this.
You could have obeyed us like that from the beginning, or we wouldn't have hurt you.
The guy says, and he lays his hand on my maid uniform. Oh, so they're gonna take my virginity. I'm gonna be doing it with a guy that I don't even know. I am in despair, and that moment...
What are you doing?
What? Blah.
I hear someone else's voice. A hand is stretched out towards us, and a second later, the guy is blown away. What do you think you're doing? We were gonna have a great time with Yutan.
What do you mean, what? I want to ask you the same question. What the hell were you guys gonna do with a pretty girl like her? It only looks like you guys are forcing something on her.
I smell something citrusy. I see Aoi-san standing in front of me like he's protecting me. You only got us because you caught us off guard.
Did I? Well, I can beat you up even if you had your guards up.
It is a one-sided game from there. Aoi-san beats them up even though 2 guys are against him. Aoi-san keeps beating the guys to the point I felt sorry for them, and eventually the guys run away.
Are you okay? Did they do anything to you?
Aoi-san turns around and asks me. For some reason, my heart is aching as well as my cheek. Yeah. They slapped my cheek once, but that's it.
Oh no, it's swollen. I guess I should have hurried more. I'm sorry that I couldn't make it in time.
No, I mean, you rescued me. Well, sorry, now that I know I'm safe, I can't help. Aoi-san hugs me without saying a word. His soft and warm scent is calming me down. I thought he was cute at first, but he is a very cool guy with a warm heart.
Oh, does it mean that I can't go back to the cafe because I'm talking to you outside the cafe?
No way.
Oh, that's good then. Can I come and see you again at the cafe?
Yes, of course. I'm gonna greet you when you come back.
Morning, Yuki.
Morning.
Boy's uniform looks so off with you. You really should start wearing girl's uniform.
Morning.
What's wrong? You're spacing out. You're gonna trip.
Morning.
Oh no, he's broken.
I hear someone's voice, but my head is occupied with what happened yesterday. I went home feeling like I was on the top of the world, but when I got home, I realized that I didn't know Aoi-san's real name. I didn't even know when he was planning to come to the cafe.
Hey, there's a step there. Watch out.
Morning? I'm gonna fall. I trip over a step, and when I think I was gonna fall, something soft supports me.
Oh, you okay?
I hear a voice. I smell a citrusy scent that I've smelled before. I look up, and there is...
That was close. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. There's a girl with a beautiful face like a doll.
You have to watch where you're going, okay?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Whoa, you're so lucky. You jumped into Aoi-san's chest.
Aoi-san?
Yeah, Aoi Amano-san. She's a year older than us, and she's the perfect beauty. Not only that she's cute, she's a pro at Aikido, and... Hey!
Aoi-san must be Aoi-san's brother, I think, and I start sprinting towards Aoi-san. Hey, Aoi-san!
Oh, what's wrong?
Aoi-san, do you have a brother?
A brother? I'm an only child.
Huh? Oh, okay. I was wrong. I'm embarrassed now. I want to hide if there was a hole or something. I think, and because of that, I end up missing the sword-like charm on her bag.
Huh? Aoi, what's up with this wallpaper? She's so cute. This? I took a photo with a maid from the maid cafe near the station. She's called Yuta, and
that conversation isn't reaching me either.